guys, and welcome back to another Flintstones review. So, this one is for the Season 2 episode, The Masquerade Ball. Not to be confused with the Season 6 episode, The Masquerade Party. Yeah, same show, two titles, that's similar. That's just cruel. I don't think they had any way of knowing that the show was going to last anywhere near as long as it did, or that this would ever be a problem one day, but here we freaking are. And I found out the hard way, because, I had the list of episode titles via Wikipedia. I look them up there, grab the next one that way, and just Google it and find it. But I got as far as Googling the Flintstones Masquerade, and the first thing that came up was Party, so I just was like, oh, I thought it was Ball. Huh, maybe I'm mistaken. So I just click it, and I start watching. I was just like, oh, is this like the first episode that used the new version of the theme song? Oh, cool! And look at, like, the shift in animation style. Wow! And I'm all impressed, and then all of a sudden, in the credits, here comes Pebbles. I'm like, wait a freaking minute here. Something's wrong. So I back it the hell up, and I go back to Google, and I type in the full title of this one, and then first thing that comes up is that it's Season 6, episode blah 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 whatever, that... Oh. Alright, go back, Google it the original way for the other one then. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, there's the old beginning. Alright, that's the correct one. So, the Masquerade Ball, anyway, starts with Fred's boss has all these tickets to this charity ball that are like $25 a piece, which back in those days is a lot of money. I mean, not caveman days, but like the 60s when the show was made. But, he's just like, where am I gonna find a sucker to buy some of these? That's so much money, and then Fred walks in and, hold on, I think I just found a sucker. And he basically strong-arms Fred into buying some of these, even though it takes Fred a minute to register what he's done, but too late now, and he's telling Wilma what he did, and he's like, well, it's for charity, though, it's all for a good cause, Fine. So, being a masquerade ball, he needs to go find a costume for this thing. Because it's one of those masquerades, or if for some reason you're not, like, well acquainted with what a masquerade ball is, you show up in costume, you don't show your face, you don't let anybody know who your identity is till midnight. Cool, whatever. So, he's trying to find something he can wear to this masquerade ball. But of course, being last minute and everything, basically everything's picked over. Everything, of course, except this one two-person costume for a dinosaur. Like, basically the horse costume front and back. Yeah, just make it a dinosaur, and this is what we're contending with. So, he and Barney are getting fitted for this ridiculous thing. And in walks, I believe, the boss to come pick up his costume. And he's just like, Barney, do you realize, if I know, as long as I see that head, now I know who the boss is coming as. Or actually, no, it wasn't even the boss that picked it up, just heard that it's being picked up on his behalf. So, okay, he makes the leap in his own head that this is for them. Unbeknownst to him, the boss sees it, it's like, yeah, there's no way that I'm wearing that ridiculous thing. And swaps at the last minute to something else. But Fred has this whole master plan that he's gonna butter up the boss and tell him all these good things without making it seem like he doesn't know it's the boss, but he's just saying all these good things about his boss to this total stranger who he totally doesn't know who it is, thinking that he'll be called in the next day and promoted. Except he's saying all of this to a complete and total stranger. And his actual boss, yeah, he is now bragging about how he just pulled a fast one on his boss and told all these lies to his boss, Meanwhile, also bullying the actual boss, like, every chance that he gets, thinking that this is just a nobody. Yeah, and of course, because it's Fred, there's no mistaking that voice anywhere, so... Yeah, boss knows exactly who it is. And he does call him in the next day, because he basically wants to fire his ass on the spot, but... It's the Flintstones, we know it's not going to go down that way, but regardless... Yeah, this is basically the gist of how the episode plays out, more or less. Might be forgetting a thing here or there, but it's the general gist, but... I don't know, this one felt a little flimsy, and more cliche than a lot of the more cliche episodes feel. So for me, I don't know. I give this one maybe like a low 3 out of 5. It wasn't really doing it for me, but I could see where some might enjoy it. But at the same time, I'm like, they've done better. They've done better. And I know there are much better ones still to come in the series, but this one was just, they kind of phoned it in on this one. It seemed shoddily thrown together last second. They probably had a deadline quota to fill. I don't know, but anyway. Those are my thoughts on it. I think this one's probably a skippable one if you're just trying to look for, like, a highlights reel, but anyway. You know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.